Father Michael just asked me yesterday, I think it was, if I could say something, and because I'm sort of the long-time constant presence to say something, and I'm not sure exactly what he wanted me to do, but I hope this is what he had in mind. I thought because some of you are not used to St. Nicholas, and some of you have come within the last few years from either from Lebanon or elsewhere to be a part of St. Nicholas, that it might be helpful to have a little history as seen through my eyes. So this, of course, I'm leaving a lot of stuff out so we can get home before midnight. But it was about, well, the eparchy is now 50 years old. They're celebrating, as you know, along with the Year of Mercy, the Jubilee year that there's been a bishop for the Melkites. And it was about 55 years ago when I was at St. Andrew's Seminary. I had a classmate named Lee Sarkis, or late Lee Sarkis now, who introduced me to St. Nicholas and to Monsignor Halleck, who was pastor at that time. And that began a journey that has kept me in touch, sometimes more, sometimes less, with this venerable parish. So I go back about 55 years with some connection. So we've certainly witnessed many changes in the last 50 years, but through all of that, I've been in and out of what's been going on. My first assignment when I was ordained was at Holy Name Parish, which was just recently closed, but no connection to my being there, I don't think. And we used to have every year during the Church Unity Octave a Byzantine liturgy, so we'd invite St. Nicholas priest and choir. Kenny Sarkis used to have a youth choir who would come, and they would sing the liturgy for us on the Sunday afternoon during the week of prayer. So then, over the course of the years, St. Nicholas had quite a few changes, physically as well as philosophically, you might say. So I saw the replacement of the statues that were in the church. In fact, I have one of them, the Sacred Heart, and with icons, and eventually the iconostasis that Father Hesse brought from Lebanon. I would come in from Dansville once a month for the Marian Movement of Priests Mass that Father Fadul would have, and so I had some connection there even when I was a little ways out of town. Then when Father Mark Malone arrived in the middle 1980s, since he was also the youth director and knew he would be away many weekends, there was the need for someone to help out, and probably a bi-ritual priest to help, a priest who can celebrate in more than one rite, to help out. And so it was the same time that I became chaplain at St. Mary's Hospital and was more available than I would have been if I were in a parish. So in 1986, I got permission from Rome to be able to celebrate the liturgy for the spiritual help and growth of the Melkite community. And after Father Mark trained me, I was able to then begin to help in when he was away on weekends and at other times as well. And of course, at this point, we were in the old church on Remington Street, and the original church, the small church on Remington. But as we began to experience bullet holes in the church and stolen batteries from the cars after liturgies, the dream of a new church became stronger and stronger, and eventually came true under Father Ken Sherman, but that was only after some time in between, when it was sort of a church on wheels, or a movable church, or whatever you want to call it, church out of the trunk. So every Sunday they would gather all the stuff for church and set it up here at St. Jude's over in the old barn church that they used to have. And we would set everything up and have liturgy and take everything down. And if there was a weekday liturgy, we would have it in the what's now the office area in the new rectory. Anyway, I continued to help out there when Father Ken would be away, or and during other times, especially during Lent and Holy Week. Then finally we rejoiced in the new church, where the liturgy could be properly celebrated. And so I continued to help after Father Ken was transferred to New Jersey until Father Christopher came, and he also welcomed my assistance, and most recently I helped out in this latest transition for a few weeks there when there was no priest. I wish I could have done more there, but my leg doesn't cooperate all the time, and so I was not able to do as much as I would like to have. There are many, many memories, of course, so this is a very bare bones description of, but just so you might have an idea of where the parish has come in these 50 years or so. There are many wonderful memories, which I can't go into all of those, but I just especially remember my 25th anniversary of priesthood, because we had I had a celebration at St. Mary's Hospital in the Latin Rite, but then we had another very special liturgy at St. Joseph's, where we had combined Melkite and English-Ukrainian choir, and had a wonderful crowd that came for my 25th anniversary liturgy there. And so I still remember that well, a very special time. So anyway, I will, in 2016, I will mark 45 years as a priest, of which 30 of them have been by ritual. And I look forward to now this new chapter in the life of St. Nicholas with Father Michael. And hopefully now we'll have some stability for quite a while, because he's so young. And so we hope that that things will now be strong and stable, and the parish can grow and prosper. So I'm so happy that we were able to have him. We're now truly out of the community and one of our own from here, and I still will continue to help out as much as he allows me, or as much as he needs me. And the bishop, I guess, is renewing my faculties, so, or at least Rome will renew them. So I guess I'll still be around for a while. And I'm very thankful to Deacon Eddie and Deacon Elias, especially for all their help and encouragement and assistance they've given me, especially when he tells me when to take my hat on and off. So I hope that wasn't too long or too short, but a little bit of history and of how I've tried to be there for everybody along the way, and fortunately I've gotten along with most everybody pretty well as their helpers over the years. So again, many good wishes for Father Michael and his family, and for all the parish family of St. Nicholas.